Hello, everyone. Thank you for starting 2026 with me, or I don't even know what day it is. So I know it's not the 1st of January, but we're close enough. All right. Anyway, if you're new to my class, let's just lay some ground rules. There are no rules. Let today's class not be an exploration of what you can't do or what is hard, but I want you to think on every exercise that seems impossible or you're like, I can't do this. It's not because you're too weak. It's your brain needs more information. So if you're watching this recording, maybe pause it, write down the exercise that was a mess. Write down the exercises that are good. Okay. Again, this class, I know I see some of my neuro clients signed up. Awesome. Welcome. This class is geared more towards an advanced or intermediate to advanced mover, but everybody is welcome and there's always modifications. So do what you can and ask your body what it needs and take breaks when you need it. That being said, we're going to start standing. Go ahead and grab your hand towel and just, I like to go in kind of a little bit of a, well, that's not technically a square. I guess that's a rectangle, and throw it down on the ground. Okay. If you're using your neuro plate, these are the braided towels. You can kind of just fold it up this way and throw it down on the ground. We just basically need something to step on in a moment, but don't step on it yet. All right. So just real quick, walk in a circle to the left once, walk to the circle to the right once. And wherever your feet land, stay there. Take your right hand and place it right on your sternum. Now, I want you to slide your hand over to where you think your left lung is, approximately. And from here, I want you to move your left lung around your left hip. What does that mean? Whatever the heck you think it means. So just keep circling your left lung around your left hip joint. And I just want you to notice when your body is coming out of your hand. What if you didn't let that happen? So when your body wants to pull away from your hand, keep it pressing into your hand. So our goal is just to move our left lung around our left hip, maintaining the same pressure between our body and our hand. Switch directions of your circle. This is a time to explore, not be critical of yourself. Do your feet feel alive? Do they feel dead? Are you wondering why I'm asking about your feet? Beautiful. Left hand to sternum. Slide it over to approximately where your right lung is. Right lung around the right hip. Just go big. Notice any pain, any niggles, anything that's annoying you. Notice when your body is coming out of your hand or pushing into your hand. See if you can sort that shit out. Is it a positive or a negative change? And excuse me, smaller range of motion isn't always a negative change. Switch directions when you're ready. All right. Perfect. Now I want you to take your right hand down. If you've got a prostate, put your hand there. If you've got a uterus, put your hand there. If you have none of the above, just put your hand between your pubic bone and your belly button and circle your prostate, uterus, or hand around both of your feet. Keep circling. What my husband doesn't realize right now is he's trying to break into the garage is that I'm teaching a live class. He's sorry. Is there a reason why you're not using a door? Oh. Anyway, opposite direction. It's all real here. This is all happening. So what the heck are we doing? We're moving our prostate, our uterus, or our hand around both feet. Let your body move. Can you keep your body in your hand? What does that mean? Go the other direction. All right, last one. Hands on your head. Feel your brain. Press your hands into your head and your head into your hands. I want you to move your head around both your feet. Notice what it feels like. How is your head shifting in your hands? What if you kept the same pressure between your head and your hands as you do this? Weird might be great. Go big. Get kind of in front of the toes. Get behind the heels. Switch directions. Now, if this feels whacked, swallow. Bite your tongue. Continue. Go the other direction. Beautiful. I lied. One more. Hand on the left lung. Hand on the top of your left ilium. I want you to move them both forward together and back. What does that mean? I don't know. You tell me. Notice, is one shifting right to left? Are they organized? Are they disorganized? How can we move them in opposition? So pelvis forward, lung back. Switch. Who's moving more than the other? Is that a bad thing? Take the one that's moving the most and stop it, either forward or back, and now move the other. Beautiful. Switch to the other side. We got our right lung, top of our right ilium. Move them forward together. I always love these moments where I'm like, whose body is doing this? Couldn't possibly be me. Do a few forward and back together. Notice who has to join the party. And now let's go in opposition of each other. Who's moving the most on this side? Pin it in a locale, and now just move the other. Beautiful. From here, take a step forward, bringing your right foot on your towel, and then take a step forward, bring your left foot just slightly in front. So we're in kind of like a little bit of a tandem stance here. Let's go right into push off. That means bend your knee, lift your heel. I'm going to show you from the front, and then I'm going to show it to you from the side just so you can see. Notice I am shifting forward and back as I do this. Keep going. Put a hand on your head and put a hand either on the prostate, uterus, or whatever you were touching before. 2 more. Last one, stay forward. Flip your feet so your toenails are down. Got it? Roll to your pinky toe and big toe. Ask yourself, is your head stacked on top of your bottom hand? If you're not sure, move around, see. If you're like, I don't know, Megan, just bite your tongue and keep moving. I want everybody to roll to their pinky toe and stay there. Now, how much weight should be on your pinky toe? I don't know. Lift your foot up off the ground. Now, as soon as you feel those toenails touching the ground, hold it there. Got it? Now, hear me out. Press your toenails down without increasing the pressure between your toenails on the floor. I know, a lot of words. From there, I want you to bend both knees without changing the pressure under your foot. Hold it down. From here, push that isometrically, that right knee out without changing the pressure at your toenails. There probably will be a big shift in your body. And when I say big, it's like a real subtle shift, but feels big. Hold it there. Now, my friends, you can either stay here and enjoy this or bring both your hands to your head. Close your eyes, open them. Once you find a visual target, I want you to move your right elbow away and towards that visual target. And now stop looking at that right elbow. Check out your left elbow and don't let it move closer or further from the visual target. Let's do the same on the other side. Staring at our visual target and making sure our right elbow on our peripheral vision doesn't move. So you make micro adjustments as you go. Beautiful. Now, from here, gaze down and move towards whatever you're looking at. Get as low as you want to go. And then come all the way back up. So we're just gazing down, moving towards our visual target, and away. You can also keep looking between your elbows and not changing the distance between your elbows, letting your gaze come down with you. We'll do 2 more. Check in with that right foot. You better not be smashing down on it. And I just say that because it sucks when you do. I don't want that for you. Last one. Yeah, so you almost kind of have to lift that foot out of the water in the back and back up. Beautiful. Take a step back. Take a step over. Step your left foot on the towel. Right foot forward. Go into your push-off. Just give me like, I don't know, like 4 more reps. It's usually when I get bored, then I just move on. 2 more. Last one. Hold it. Put your hand on your belly and your head. Notice. Don't do anything with that information. Just see. Is one side forward more than the other? Do I need to change that? What happens when I do? Oh, I don't like that. Go back. Or I love that. If you feel crooked, you're probably in an interesting place for your brain. Stay there. Hold it. Now flip to those toenails. Pinky toe to big toe. Good. Stay pinky toe. Lift your foot off the ground and almost think you're just dipping it into the water. As soon as you feel the water, stop. Now, people freak out about this one. Just listen. Connect your foot to the ground, but don't increase the pressure between your foot and the ground. What happens is the rest of your body should respond. If it doesn't, don't worry. Chill. You'll find it someplace else. From here, hold that position. Bend both knees. Let's think about moving the left knee out to the left, isometrically, without changing the pressure, or I call it your paw print, on your left foot. So we're working here. Hold it. Beautiful. If you're struggling with foot here, touch your pubic bone on the left side with your thumb and reach down to your right leg. Now, I want you to push that left leg out again without your left pubic bone moving away from your right leg. Try that. Does that get you fired up more? Then from there, we're going to find a visual target again. Close your eyes open. Move your left elbow. Now, you're going to have to bring your right elbow back up. All we're doing is giving our brain information about where our shoulder girdle is. Switch sides. Now your options are to just go down. Bring your elbows and your visual target with you. And come back up. Or you can just gaze your eyes down and move towards that target. And stand above it. Just checking in with your feet. If you're getting a foot cramp, that means your hips aren't responding to this load. That's okay. Maybe your foot hates this position. 1 more. Come all the way up. Step off your towel, stand behind it, roll your spine down. Whoops. Fall over and roll up, grabbing your towel. So with your towel right now, roll it up like a so. Like long ways, rolled. Yeah? Okay. Good. And then from here, just roll your spine down. I want you to look at the towel. I want you to notice. Do you get closer to the towel? Further away? Is this important? Yes. Am I going to tell you why right now? No, it's not important right now. Now, at the top, bite your tongue. What if you didn't let your tongue get closer to the towel? What do you have to do? You might have to adjust your head or adjust your shoulder girdle. Be curious. And if you're thinking, oh, I thought I wasn't supposed to do that, says who? You're the expert at your body. One more. Now, lay your towel down approximately where you're going to lay down. Okay? Then turn with your back to the towel. Now, because I'm a nice person, what I want you to do is just roll down again. And then just make sure your feet are basically a little centered on the towel. Now, we're going to test your proprioception, your body awareness. Don't worry if you fail. I want you to take your right leg back and tap the towel. And then left. Without looking. Notice which foot is more accurate. And I want you to notice, are you tapping with toenails or toe tips? I didn't make a rule there. What happens as you keep going? Are you getting better or worse at it? 2 more. Keep that left foot on the towel. From here, I'd like you to gaze your eyes down. I'd like you to get as low as you can, thinking that you're going to roll your left shin to the floor. As soon as that left shin touches, don't think about pressing through the right foot. I want you to think about bringing that left knee towards your chest or up off the ground to come up. Don't assume you can't do it. Try it again. Gaze down. Roll your shin towards the floor and peel it up away. One more. Bring that left foot down. Tap the right. Was your accuracy better or worse? Just take note. From here, wherever you land, you might think your legs are too narrow or far apart. Your brain made that choice. Respect it. Eyes down. Roll that shin towards the ground. Don't judge it. Lift that knee up. Take notice. Did your shin naturally want to go external or did it want to come more medial? Just notice. One more. Now I'm going to let you do one more on the other side because I didn't introduce that. Right foot in front, left leg back. Now notice the angle this knee wants to move if you just let it. My left likes to go in, my right likes to go out. That is completely normal. Now, pick the leg you want to work with. Kind of digging my left leg back more. I want you to go all the way down to the ground. Once you're down to the ground, take your left leg up, sit on your towel, and roll all the way down. Now, if you've got scoliosis or spinal curvature, you shouldn't feel straight on the towel. Please don't. Wherever you're at right now, I want you to notice where you feel the towel touching you. And everybody's tendency is to adjust the towel. Okay, that could be a factor, but it's probably your spine. And that's okay. So wherever you're on the towel right now, I want you to rock your pelvis right to left of the towel. Just have some fun with it, okay? Yeah, this is fun. Said no one ever. All right, cool. Stay to the right of the towel. Take your left hand just a little bit under your left butt cheek. If you're a little more gifted in the glutes than me, it'll be closer to the ground. From here, I want you to take your right leg out to the side and back in. So I'm just doing that with my right leg. And I just want you to not increase the pressure on your left hand. If that doesn't speak to you, I'm going to give you 2 other options. Take your right hand and touch around your right lung. And don't change the distance between your lung and your left hand. So it's our 2 hands. So don't make the adjustment at the right leg. Make the adjustment at your hands. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Bring the body back to center. Go back to your pelvic rocks. Stay to the left. Right hand under that right butt cheek, kind of wherever you need that feedback. And then just move that left leg. If that feels super organized, now this doesn't feel hard per se, but when you differentiate your hip from your SI joint, which most Pilates teachers have a lot of trouble doing, trust me, take another hand, give it a frame of reference, go to left, kind of pack breast, think lung. And instead of micromanaging that left leg, make micro adjustments between your hands. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now, I just want everybody to straighten their legs. bend them back in. Anything interesting at your hands happen? Do it again and pay attention to your hands, making micro adjustments. And when I say micro adjustments, allow your brain to make those adjustments. Now, when you're ready, arms up, roll your spine up. Just be normal. And roll back down. You can sit up tall, you can flex forward. Live your best life with your roll up. Okay? This is just an assessment. See how it feels. Now we're going to lie all the way down. Now from here, what I'd like you to do is touch your sternum with your left hand. So I usually like to do make my fingers like two pinchers, one on each side of the sternum. Just keep your hand there for a sec and reach your right arm up to the ceiling as much as humanly possible. Your body should rotate or shift. Now we've got two proprioceptive options here. Option 1, the towel. Option 2, the hand. So what I'd like you to do next, reach that right arm up without your sternum turning at all. See how that speaks. Rest. Remove that hand, put it someplace else. Now reach that right arm up again without changing the pressure on the towel. Which made you feel like you weren't trying to cure cancer? I love the sternum. So do it again. Notice which way your sternum likes to meander. Do that right arm again, reaching it up without the sternum shifting. Hold it there. Breathe. Now, just keeping your hands here, I want you to roll up again. I'm not giving you any information. I want your brain. You guys love to micromanage shit. Not because you're bad people, but because you care. What if you just let your brain to decide what to do with this information? Now, maybe you're overthinking. So I'm going to give you two options. You can use peripheral vision and not change the distance between your hands. If you have a larger chest, you might not be able to see your hand, so use your left elbow. Or swallow, bite your tongue, and don't let your tongue get closer to your right fingers. I'm going to give you two more. Hard to talk when I'm biting my tongue. Hold it at the top for you. Now, what I'd like everybody to do is to lift their left leg up. You heard me. Look at the distance between your right hand and your left leg. Don't change that as you roll down. Did the leg kick up too much? I don't know, adjust. Roll up. Don't change the distance between them. Now, here's where it gets fun. Should you lead with the spine or the leg? Try lifting the leg first and making the spine respond. Oh, locked in. Others of you might need to move your spine first and make the leg respond. You decide. One more. Roll down to hold it. Hold this position. Now, reach that right arm up to the ceiling again. Get that sternum to respond. Take your left arm up to the ceiling as well. Hold it there. Breathe. Now, I want you to do single leg circles. And I want you to pay attention to your arms. Do not change the distance between either hand and what you're looking at. If your fingertips are too far away, look at more of your arms. We're triangulating a point on the ceiling with your arms. If you've had any head or neck issues, touch your head and use your elbows. Switch directions with your circle. Two more. Lower that left leg down. Take your right hand to your sternum, reach that left arm up. Just notice, are you getting good information from your sternum? Reach that left arm up. It would help if I told you what to do. I'm a mime now. You just have to mimic me. Apparently, I'm Tracy Anderson. You just have to do whatever the hell I do. And then say it's a neuroscience, which it isn't. All right, reach that arm up without changing the position of the sternum. Did it speak? If you're like, I hate this cue, screw it. Get that hand out of there. Try to use the towel. Notice how your spine comes off the towel. What if you keep it on the towel and reach the arm? Decide what you need. Hold it there, and now just roll up with this information. Let your body adjust. You want to learn how to use the brain? The key to me is letting every exercise assess what happens next. Add the tongue in if you need it. Don't let the tongue get closer to the left fingers. The weirder, the better. I also love this opportunity when I roll up. Is it noticing what the right elbow does? Is it dropping back? Can I keep it in line with my left elbow? Hold it at your end range here. Something we've been exploring in the Neuro Studio classes is tongue and elbow position. So whenever you do, no matter where you are, swallow, bite your tongue. Now, think about reaching both of your arms forward, elbow in hand, but don't change the distance between your elbows and your tongue. Hold that there. Now watch what happens when you straighten your right arm. Take your time. Don't let your right elbow move away from your tongue or closer. Holy shit. And then bring it back. Hello, bicep and tricep. One more. Sorry, I tried to add in a little sauce. Hold it. All right, lift that right leg up. Good. Measure out the distance, so lift your head if you need to, and then roll back. Now on this side, I've got to lead with my spine and ask my leg to follow. My right leg sometimes has a mind of its own. Take your time. I don't remember how many we did on this side because, I don't know. It's not important to me. Then maybe you're doing tongue and toe. You're not even paying attention to that arm. Where does your brain need the information? Meet me down on the ground here. Bring that right arm up. Find a visual target. If you don't know where to look, close your eyes. Swallow. Say any sort of prayer. Open your eyes. First thing you see is your target. Triangulate that point with your hands or elbows. Start your single leg circles. Now, I am a little smaller in the chest, but so I can easily see my pecs and if my spine rotates. If you're a little larger in the chest, this might not be helpful. But I like to make sure my right nipple is not moving away from my elbows. Switch directions. So in this very classical Pilates exercise, there's often too much cueing on this bottom leg. This hip should reflexively stabilize. The spine and the upper quadrant should also. Notice where your sensory gaps are. Beautiful. Bring that leg down. Now from here, the chicken is cooked. Reach your arms forward and roll your spine up. Reach over your toes. Stack up nice and tall just for a moment. Now, I'd like everybody to close their eyes and open them. First thing you see is your target. Notice your left hand on the target and bring your right arm out to the side only as much as you can maintain the distance on the left side. Okay, hold it. Can you still see your right hand in your peripheral vision? Do that 3 more times. If you're a bit more hypermobile, you need to triangulate this. You can triangulate your left finger, your right and left toe. It's a weird shaped triangle, but it still works. Hold that right arm. Breathe. Now I want you to rotate to the right without changing that right arm in your peripheral vision. Don't worry, you'll figure it out as we go. Go to your end range. Can you see the right arm more than you did before? If so, bring it back more. Good. Now rotate back to center, keeping that right arm in the same spot of your peripheral vision. 2 more. Now, if peripheral vision is hard for you, maybe bring your right arm in a little more and maintain the distance between your 2 hands. Live your best life. 1 more. Hold it. Now from here, turn your back palm up, and I want you to reach forward with your left arm like we're doing saw. Just hold it for a sec. Okay, just breathe for a moment. Now I want everybody to swallow. Where's your tongue? Are your elbows equidistant from your tongue? Can you bring your right shoulder girdle forward to get your elbow closer to your tongue? Then rotate more and reach for 3, 2, 1. Stack up, arms nice and wide. Bring that left arm in again. Check your right arm in your peripheral vision. Try to bring it wider. Rotate to the right again, keeping it in your peripheral. Palm up. Check in with your tongue and elbows and reach forward and rotate for 3, 2, 1. Stack up. Left arm forward again. One more time. Check in on that right side in your peripheral vision. Palm up and reach it forward for 3, 2. Hold it on 1. Breathe. Now, what I'd like you to do is take your right arm up and around, tap your right foot, and then back. Now, you've got options here, guys. You can keep your left hand exactly where it is. Sometimes I like to touch my head. And again, not letting my elbow get closer to my tongue. 2 more. Last one. Bring both hands to your head. Look down at your leg and see how close you can get to your leg. For 3, 2, 1. Stack your spine up. Good. Right arm forward. Left arm. So they're just kind of like hip, I don't know, leg distance. Now, I didn't kind of tell you what to do with your legs. I kind of forgot. I have them just a little bit wider than hip distance. Whatever you want to do. All right. Find a visual target. Find your right arm. Don't change the distance as you bring that left arm out. Now, do not micromanage that left arm. What's going on with the right arm? Is it moving around and hopping? Maybe use convergence and bring your elbow in. Maybe you need to triangulate that right elbow or finger with the left and right foot. There we go. 2 more. Now notice where that left arm is in your peripheral vision. Notice if you rotate towards that arm, it's in a different spot. So rotate, maintaining its same position. Hold it. If your hand's on your head, reach that right arm forward. Left arm's going to turn up and then just go down for a moment. Check in with your tongue and elbows. If you're like, that's where I am, right? Bite your tongue. Maybe move your right arm and adjust your left arm. A lot of people reach this arm back. Bring that shoulder girdle forward. Then rotate and flex. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Stacking up. Bring that right arm in. Check in on your left arm and your peripheral. Rotate. Palm is up. Now, where's your tongue now? Bring that elbow and tongue forward together. 3, 2, 1. Stack it up. Right arm in. Last one, check your peripheral. Rotate. Tongue and elbow. Flipper. Bring it with. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Change your head position. Notice if the elbow follows. Now, from here, you've got options. You're going to circle that left arm up, tap that left foot, and around. Okay? Now you've got options. You can keep that arm here and just maintain the pressure between them. For me, it's kind of hard to get the hips and spine to stabilize here. I'm flexed forward. My lumbar spine is pretty close to my hip. So maybe move your spine away from your hips a little bit and see if that helps. 2 more. 1. Both hands to your elbows. Look at your left leg. See how close you can get to it. And stack up, keeping the hands on your head. Now bring your legs together. Look at your elbows in your peripheral vision. Let's rotate to the left without changing the distance between the elbows. I know it's weird. You kind of have to is that it? Hold it. Come back to center. To the right. One more time each side. Now the pelvis should move around the legs here. If your legs are shifting, that just means you're not letting the pelvis move around the legs, which again, we could also argue, hey, maybe we want to just do the spine. So what if everybody did this? Take your hands off your head. And I don't when people say things are wrong without fully understanding why. I want everybody to rotate. And as you rotate to the right, what if you didn't change the distance between your pelvis and your legs? So as your left pelvic half goes forward, so does the leg and vice versa. And come back to center. Again, take your time. I really have to pull that right pelvic half forward. So just another way to move, not wrong. The problem comes in when we're trying to do pelvis around the legs, but we're actually not, okay? So rather than assuming something's wrong, say, hey, can we teach the brain to actually do that with better biomechanics? One more. Beautiful. Let's do both arms up to the ceiling. Now, instead of reaching the fingertips, bring your hands to your head. I want you to lengthen your spine up without changing the pressure between your head and your hands. Hold it there. Breathe. Now from here, roll your spine down. Just do it. Maybe bite your tongue. Now don't change the distance between your elbows and your tongue as you roll up. Maybe flex all the way forward, maybe not. If this isn't working for you, just reach your arms forward. One more. We're going to flex forward and hold it. Reach that left arm straight up. We're going to roll onto our left side on our forearm, bending both knees. Geez, time flies. All right, hold it here and rotate. I'm laughing because my husband just burped so loud. So if you heard that, apologies. Now, ask yourself, all right, what do we want to focus on here? Now, when we're doing this movement, yeah, spinal rotation is important, but we should really check in with our two most mobile joints in the body and our shoulder and our pelvis. So what if we took our hand off and touch our rib and pelvis? So now just rotate your rib away from your pelvis. So kind of what we did standing. Maybe you want to touch that right lung and move your right lung around your right hip. Remember what we did standing? No, I don't know about you, but my right lung likes to go, okay? Bring it around that right hip. And if you've got wide ass hips like me, that lung's got to travel. Ugh. Oh, it feels so good. One more. All right, now leave that lung alone. Can you bring, I like to think ovary. If you've got them, use them. If you don't, touch your pelvis and femur. And you're going to slide that knee and pelvis forward and back. Now, it's hard when you're not touching your upper body. So you have an option here, guys. You can just use a visual target or look at your pec in your peripheral vision. Or just go here. I got to do that. Two more. Beautiful. Now, from here, because we're running out of time, I want you to take your right arm up, and I want you to laterally flex your spine as much as you can to the left. Now, notice where your arm and leg are. I want everybody to check their armpit and stack it over their elbow. Ugh. Now, if you want to keep going, you can lift the hips off to touch that right arm to the floor. I'm not doing that today. And then come back down. And then laterally flex the other way. Now, I love doing this with a long sleeve shirt on because everybody loves to do this, right? We really need to keep that arm. So if you've got a mirror in front of you, look at your arm in relation to something behind. I'm going to use that Willie's bed. So as I come up and over, I'm not letting my arm get closer or further from Willie's bed. Then I'm going to go the other way. Oh, that's the hard part. Let's just do two more because this is hard. You can take this up to a full plank as well. One more. Beautiful. Straighten your legs out. Come all the way back up to a seated position. Hands on the head. Think about lengthening your spine without increasing the pressure between your head and your hands. Just going to flip around the other way. Hold it there. Once you find it, reach that right arm up. Come to your right side plank. Just rotate big, like just be normal. See what's up. Cool. Now let's just isolate a few different parts. We'll go hand on that left lung and bring it around that left hip joint. Now the goal of this exercise here is to really mobilize the glenohumeral on the right side and a little bit of spinal rotation down into the lumbar. But we kind of want the hips to stabilize, the hip joints, so the pelvis doesn't move. Now, if you go lower into your lumbar, the pelvis is going to have to move unless you want SI joint pain. So your choice. I'm not looking for that today or ever. Oh, this feels so good. You can also, if you're like, God, the left lung's not giving me anything, maybe move that right lung around that right hip, which, oh no. I thought I was going to like it better. I didn't. All right, cool. Now, again, we've got pelvis and leg coming forward and back. And we are not mobilizing the top hip. We are mobilizing our bottom hip. Okay. Now, if we move the whole body, we'll also get shoulder and spine. But I want to only do kind of pelvis and lower lumbar if we can. So I'm going to put my hand back up on my left lung. And I'm going to use pressure, but you can also use peripheral vision. 2 more. Cool. Lift that left arm up. Just go into lateral flexion big. See what's available. See how much you want to move at that elbow joint like I do. Now, again, if you got a long sleeve shirt on, think you're playing a game of Operation. Keep your arms centered in your sleeve. I'm going to use a visual today. I'm using that line on my carpet. And I'm not looking at what my body's doing. I'm giving my brain information so it can see where the sensory gaps are. So I'm using my visual system here, guys, to adjust my proprioception. Yeah, so guys, just doing visual exercises can be a total waste of time if they're not integrated. I'm not saying to stop doing them. Just be careful who you're learning neuro from. Last one. Beautiful. Roll to your belly, but let's get the towel involved here. Okay? Now, try your best to have the towel touch your pubic bone, yeah? All right. Now, again, depending on your body shape, you might want to use a bolster or something to elevate your body. I'm totally fine with that. Put your arms wherever you don't hate them. And what I want you to do is you lift your right leg as much as humanly possible. I don't care if your body moves. Hold it there. Notice your body in relation to the towel and come back to the towel. So you've got 2 options here, guys, using proprioception as your primary. So just noticing where the body moves, or take a visual. Notice if your body moves around the visual. Whatever the case, lift that leg up and hold it. Your job is to keep your body here and try to lower and lift the right leg in this position. So I'm using my body print, and I'm not letting my body touch the towel because I've come off of it. You can also use a visual. I like to close my eyes here. Don't let the pressure increase anywhere. 1 more. Roll back to center. Now, just lift your right leg up and see what happens. Did your body shift a lot less? Wonderful. If it didn't, no drama. This was not the exercise for you to find it. Lift your left leg up and rotate if you need to. You might not. Notice what comes off the towel. Less of my body comes off on this side. It's not wrong for the brain to pair joints. It's actually critical. But we want to make sure, so hold it wherever you're at. Make your head in a comfortable position, and now lower and lift that left leg. So we're not looking for this. We're looking for pure hip flexion in a twisted or straight position, wherever you're living. And if you're wearing pants like me, notice. Do you feel your calf touching your pants more than your hamstring? What if you didn't increase the pressure between your calf and your pants? Holy shit. One more. Roll back down. See what left leg's doing now. Cool. Now, the first rep, I'd love you just to move and not think, but not going to be ridiculous. So whenever you're ready, just extend your spine up naturally. And back down. Did you not think? Did you just do? If you are already deciding what your body needs, you are a helicopter mom. You are not assessing your body or anybody else's. That's okay. Last one, hold it at the top. Notice where you feel the most pressure. Is it your hands? Is it a knee, both knees? Is it your pubic bone? Wherever you feel the most pressure, say it out loud. Right hand. From here, as you roll down, do not decrease the pressure in your spot. How the heck are you going to get down while doing that? If it's pubic bone, you know what to do. If it's knees, you know what to do. Now I want you to go back up with that same pressure. Be weird. Last one. Roll all the way down and rest. Now the next exercise, we're going to take it up a notch. Feel free to not take it up a notch. Take it up 0 notches. From here, now just wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just extend your spine up. Hold it. Look straight ahead. Now I want everybody to swallow. And wherever your head ended up, stay there. Beautiful. Now I'd like you to gaze down on the floor. Can you see your hands in your peripheral vision? Whatever you're looking at, focus on your left hand. You are going to move your right hand closer to you, but do not change the distance between your left hand and your visual. Be weird about it. Take your time and don't assume what your body's going to do. Beautiful. Now, if you can see your right hand in your peripheral vision, don't change your visual. If you can't, gaze down a little more. From here, focus on what the right hand's doing as you move the left. Hold it there. Now see if you can move above your visual target even more to come up higher. Now, from here, I'm going to do a swan dive prep where I'm going to just lift my hands and place them down. You can reach your arms over your head. When you're ready, I need you to keep looking down. You're going to move towards your visual target and away. Ready? Go. 4 more. How close can you get to that visual target? And away from it. 1 more. Sit back into child's pose. Now, if you feel like you bruised your pubic bone, that is just going to indicate your hips. You couldn't extend your hips there. That's okay. You can work on that. Take that towel away. We're just going to finish up with something fun. Sorry. It's my last day of vacation. I'm sort of losing my mind a little bit. All right. Just get into quadruped. Live your best life here. First thing I want you to do is get your heels to touch and go apart, like there's no place like home. Okay? My dad used to say that every vacation when we'd come home. There's no place like home. All right, keep your heels together. Now, you can either focus on the heels or the toenails. Can you do cat-cow without changing the pressure at your heels or the pressure at your toes? You decide. Pick one. 3 more. And yes, side kick is my favorite. I always do it. We didn't do it today. So we're going to blast out the hips with everything we learned right here. Again, anytime I add a knee hover, please feel free to omit it. Separate your feet. Take your right hand up to your sternum. Now, push the floor away big. Notice the shift in your sternum. Come back to center. Now, it doesn't have to be perfectly flat wherever it is now. Press the floor away without the sternum changing positions. Hold it there and breathe. From here, maintain that distance between the left hand and the sternum and kick that left leg out for 8. Now, you better pay attention on the in just as much as the out. I don't want to see this. We are isolating the hips, my friend. Focus on that sternum, maintaining that same distance. 4 more, I think. I can't count. Last one and hold. From here, rotate your spine to the left. Get your right forearm on the floor. Hold it there. Rotate, internal and external rotation of that left leg. Now, not that I don't trust you all, but take your right hand up and touch your left pelvis and a rib. Don't let them change distances. Yeah. I didn't mean to accuse. Now hold it. Either keep your hand there or you can put it back down. Let's do giant circles here. Rub it on the floor, lift it up. Isolating the hip again. We need the spine to stabilize in this position, so if your hand position isn't helping, you can take your right hand to touch your pubic bone and your right inner thigh. Just don't change the distance between those. Or you can just put your forearm down and say, I'm done with this lady. Circle the opposite direction. So I told you we'd see some classical, some not so classical. Last one. Beautiful. Come all the way up. Left hand to sternum. I got an itch. That was your break. Press that arm away. See what the body wants to do here. Don't assume. Cool? Now, adding in a dimension. Maybe you're not feeling the proprioceptive shifts. Maybe you're super hypermobile. Find a visual target. Don't move away from that target as you press the arm down. Okay? Or press the arm down as much as you can without that sternum shifting. The beauty here is you can triangulate that point between a finger on the right hand and that left elbow. Hold it there. Stay lined with your visual target, or sternum in hand, kick that right leg out. Make micro adjustments between that sternum in hand. My husband's like out and about today. I can't wait till he goes back to work. Shh. 2 more. Right, just be careful what you ask for, right? 1 more. Hold it. Now let's rotate to the right, left forearm down. Okay, now, again, we want to isolate that right femur in the hip. Okay, now, it's hard for things to reflexively stabilize because we might already be gripping or preemptively striking. So where can you put your hand? You can go right ilium and right rib. And if you don't feel any movement there, well, that shit ain't going to help. You can also go clavicle to arm, or you can touch your non-moving hip, which mine is always being a sneaky bitch. Oh my God. 2 more. Am I going to kick that? I think I am. Last one. Hold it. Now give me big circles. That's as big as you're getting on this side. Now I can swing this leg around, but my left hip would not be stabilizing. And what the hell's the point of that? Opposite direction. We're having fun yet? Beautiful. Come on up. Last thing we're going to do. And again, you can omit the knee hover. Right hand back up to the sternum. Either use a visual or sternal cue. Push the floor away. Get settled. Hold it there. Now I want you to shift your whole body right and left. Now, think about your lung and your left hip. Can you shift them together right and left? Lovely. Now, when we go to the knee hover, you can shift to the left as much as you want. You just better shift that upper body and lower body together. So when you're ready, don't assume you can't do this. Tuck your toes, push the floor away, and then just lift your knees and see what happens. Get that lung and hip organized. Hold it. Now, if you're up here, we're going to turn our feet, our whole body, rotate up to the right. If you're not, just do rotation kneeling. and then reach through and go the other way. Turning your knees and body. The chicken is cooked. Let's eat. One more. Hold it. From here, guys, take your left foot, grab it with your left hand. Straighten your left leg out, and we're going to go into a snake twist here, but hold on. Just stay there. Look at your toenail. Keep looking your toenail as you twist and tap that foot to the ground. Hold it, and then come back up. See if you can tap the bootay. Two more. Last one. Beautiful. Lower that leg down. Straighten your right leg back and just kind of rotate here for a sec. Get your life in order. Now, from here, what I'd like you to do is to reach your big toe. Help I hold the foot. Left big toe away from you. Right big toe away from you. Let's get that right leg up off the ground. Breathe. Now, bring your right leg forward so it stacks on top of the left. Rotate your body up, and then just lower and lift that right leg. Just 5 times. Cross your right leg over. Come on back to your quadruped. Last side, we almost done. All right. Left hand to sternum. Either use your visual or press the floor away. Breathe. Now bring your right lung, and your right hip to the right and left. Now, my right side is a bit dysfunctional, so what I have to do is kind of keep my right lung over there. Why do you keep going to the left? Bullshit. Sometimes it's better if I just focus on the left side. Remember, our bodies are not symmetrical. Stop making them be symmetrical. 2 more. Now, don't think, my friends. Tuck your toes. Get your upper quadrant set. Then just lift your knees to a hover. See what happens. Get lungs and hips aligned. When you're ready, you're going to rotate to the left. Let your whole body follow. Hi. And then go back and see if you can get your whole body to go to the right. Woo! Now, you can do this with your knees down. It'll just look a little different. Hold it here at the top. You're almost done. You might never have to see me again. Whatever you want. Take your right leg, grab it. Boom. Straighten it up. Or grab wherever you can. Look at your toenail. Reach that foot down to the ground. Twist. Hold it. Now get your life in order. Where's your tongue? Where's your elbows? Good. Keep going. A lot of times people's head's in the wrong position. Hold it down. Bring that right leg forward. Rotate and twist. Get that left leg up. Now, reach your big toe and inner heel away with both feet. Nice. Left leg forward. Rotate your body up. I don't know what I want to do with this hand. I think I want to touch my right lung. Cool. Lift and lower that leg 5 times because I am clearly out of time. Time management is not my strength. Luckily, I have others. Modesty is my best quality, though. Counting obviously is not. I think that was 34. Bring your left foot in front. Now, when you come up into a deep squat. Stand up. Jump your feet together. We finish how we start. But I don't know where my towel is, so forget it. Right leg forward. Get in your push-off. You may choose to keep this foot position, or if you want the challenge, go back to your toenails. Based off this, lift your foot out of the water. Tap it back in. Press the toenails down without changing the pressure. Now don't think, my friends. Look down, move towards it and away. 3, 2, 1. Step back. Hold for my burp. Step forward with the left. See if you can get toenails. Hold it there for a sec. From here, lift your foot out of the water, tap it down. And we're going to look down, just move towards it. For 3, 2, 1. Step back and roll your spine down to finish. As you're rolling down, thank your body for trying everything. When you got annoyed, don't you dare be annoyed at your body. It's your brain, your body. You weren't listening. That's okay. We're allowed not to listen. Take a beat, swallow. Set your head and neck position. Notice your elbows in relation to your tongue. Roll back up. One more. See if you can reach your arms and elbows away from your tongue evenly. And roll down. Roll up. And have an awesome 2026, guys. If you're here live, I will stay and answer questions. And if you're just experiencing this recording, don't worry if you got confused. It's okay. Maybe I taught something that you were taught differently. That doesn't mean your teacher was wrong or I was wrong. We probably had different intentions. Always ask the why. If something was confusing, ask me. Don't be embarrassed about your question. Think about what your question. What is the goal? What are you seeking to understand more from that exercise? Because sometimes when you guys ask questions that are vague, you're going to get a vague answer. And then you're like, well, no, I still don't understand. All right. So the only stupid question is the one you didn't ask. So ask. I'll see you guys next time.